My name is Mo Debaf, and I'm a gay Palestinian-American. Both of my parents are born and raised in Gaza. We have tons of family that's still there. We haven't been able to reach a lot of that family in over a week now. As of November 4th, 2023, we have lost 42 family members that we know of. People that we'll never ever get to see again, build relationships with, build memories with. I want to be able to do that with those that are still there. I want to be able to help those that are still there. I want to help liberate those that are still there. It's important
Okay.
for me to be here today as a queer person because the liberation of my people is queer liberation. You can't have one without the other. The same systems that go against us will go against Palestinian people. And if you care about liberation as a whole, you should be here today.
What's your response to people who say you're not safe in Palestine as a queer person?
First and foremost, I would go to Palestine in a heartbeat. I have no fear. I love my people. My people love me. And I want to be there and be a part of the...
Okay, I heard enough of this horse shit. Oh my God. That is just awful, man. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you're here with me. Welcome to the first ever edition of the Reffert Report. Holy fucking shit, what a shit show. Yes, I do swear. This is not your grandparents' news on cable news, all right? I'm a brand new independent journalist who is seeking to preserve what America was founded on. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This guy is apparently seeking a quick death off of a rooftop, and I'm not kidding, okay? I hope you know Gaza. Obviously, you've never lived there. I'm sure you were born here in America, and you are a citizen of here, rightfully so if you're born here, which is safe to say because your English is good. So I don't think you ever got to live the horrors of what those Middle Eastern countries over there do to the LGBT community. I just find that really funny. It just seems that he's blind to the fact that Hamas treats members, like I said, of the LGBT community. Let's just say it's not very nice to compare how the West has handled homosexuality over the years. I wonder if this guy's parents has ever sat him down and told him why they left the area in the first place. It just seems a little odd. If you ask me. Does he have any direction on how the real world works? Or is he brainwashed by his liberal professors, and that's why he finds himself virtue signaling on behalf of a terrorist organization called Hamas? Just like the rest of the entitled brats on campuses do around the country. These college students are getting out of control. I don't think any of these liberal loons actually give a flying fuck about Palestine, if you want me to be perfectly honest. I really don't think they care. Okay, just being honest with you, all right? It's another case of the oppressed versus the oppressors to them. And they see this as another opportunity to virtue signal and make themselves feel good. These people, these college students, seem to forget October 7th was the worst massacre since the fucking Holocaust. You know how much of a big deal that is? And that was the death of 6 million Jews. Back 80-some years ago, almost 80 years ago. They were pushing for a second-place world record since then, I'll tell you that. And they did that. They definitely got a good second place. I don't recall college students championing the liberation of Nazis, though, in 1944 or 1945, though. I don't think you'll ever see that reported back then because it never happened. You know, people had common sense back then. You know? But let's just take a look at some more of these protesters. And you're going to see why I get agitated. So let's get to this one. You are going to laugh at some of these responses.
I'm in New York City right now, standing outside of a Palestine protest, and today we're going to be asking these students why they are protesting. Because I've seen videos, and I don't know if all these students understand exactly why they're here, or if they're just joining the crowd. I want to know if they actually understand why they are protesting, and see if they can give me any good answers. What are you guys out here protesting for?
No comment.
Why are you guys out here today?
Speak to the organizers.
Why can't I wanted to ask you.
official statements from the organizers only.
In the simplest terms, why are you guys protesting?
Because they have no fucking clue. That's why. I mean, it's very clear that these people don't have a fucking brain on them. They just do what they're told by their little liberal professors and maybe some high schoolers. I know high schoolers are showing up to these too. You know, they're liberal teachers. I can't believe I was taught by some of the stuff I've seen my teacher posting today. I'm friends with them on Facebook.
Why are you guys protesting today?
Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea if we.
Why are
You're right. It wouldn't be a good idea.
Just to be a part of the cause.
And what's the cause?
Yeah, I'm not the right person to talk to.
You're hideous.
It's not our job to talk. We're just here to support. We're not the spokespeople of this event. This is the wrong people to talk.
Freely.
I'm not asking for the spokesperson. I'm just asking why you guys are protesting.
You're in America. You're allowed to speak.
I
I don't know what I'm doing.
Even though we would call the police if we're in trouble, the police are a repressive system. They do not do any good for any community.
Wait.
They are not stopping crime. Police arrive.
Wait. I thought this was about Palestine. Does this girl even know what she's protesting? Now this is about anti-police? I thought this was for Palestinian liberation. I don't know, man. All of them got different agendas. This is why their protests never last long. It's very clear that
After
they all
crime
got their
has
own
been committed.
agendas. They don't give a shit.
We fund
about
the
anyone
police
but
as if
themselves.
they solve all the community's problems. We should defund the police and put that money towards community resources like mental health, drug addiction, rehabilitation, schools, community programs, and it would keep people out of committing crimes.
Really?
The cops, all they do is try to get as many brown and black people into the prison system because mass incarceration these days is really just modern day slavery. So even if I might call the cops if I
okay. Let's just be perfectly clear with you, woman. If you do the crime, you do the time. Okay. I'm going to say something very controversial, and I don't really give a shit. But this is a fact by the FBI, and you can't refute it. They make up 13% of the population, but 55% of violent crime. Yeah. It's not because of their skin color. I want to make that very clear. It's actually a lot of reasons, but maybe we'll dive into another video as to why that is the case. And it starts with having fathers in the home, which 75% of them don't have. So in households, in black households. So that'll be another discussion for another time on how that could be solved. But this is about Palestinian liberation, how an LGBT Palestinian is going to go over there and liberate them. Look, I want that other guy who we watched first. I would love for him to try to do that and mention to Hamas that he's gay. How fast are we placing bets on how long is he going to last? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes over there? Let's place a bet on that in the comments below. Yeah, no, so apparently she's here for defund the police. I don't know if you know this lady, but that was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. You're going to have to keep up with the times.
I need help. The cops, the police, the way that system runs. The police do more bad than they do good.
But you would call them if you needed help.
Yes.
So why are you guys protesting today?
Police suck. I ain't gonna call them. They're terrible. But you'd call them if you needed help. Yes. Okay, well, there's the left hypocrisy right there.
I want to talk to press. I'm sorry.
They don't really want to talk. Why are you guys protesting here today?
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to talk.
We're
I don't
asking
know.
people why they're protesting here today.
Because I want to see empire fall.
What empire?
From the U.S. to Israel.
Wow.
The empire that's propped up by capitalism.
And
Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free
them
Haiti,
dirty
free Hawaii,
capitalists.
free Puerto Rico, liberation for all.
why are they giving out?
I'm sorry. Can we hear what she just said one more time?
And
Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Haiti, free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico, liberation for all.
why are they giving?
Free Hawaii. Oh my God, them Hawaiians. They were They are under such friggin' fascism right now. We gotta free Hawaii, people. This is crazy. Oh, man. We gotta free Haiti, too, you know? These people vote. I want you to know this when you're watching this with me. I want to inform you. These people vote right alongside with you. That's scary. She just said she wanted the U.S. to perish. She's living in the fucking country. Like, this is great. This is lovely. This is fantastic. Just shows how much of a fucking idiot you are. Like, I just don't understand it. This liberal brainwashing from these colleges, what they do to these people. Oh.
Giving out masks right now. Why are they trying to cover everyone's faces? And why do you guys have the mask on right now?
Because if we want to take over an administration building, we hope that they can't identify us and call our parents so we don't get yelled at.
Because, well, there's a police state, basically, in New York. There are CCTV cameras littered all throughout, and if Fordham admin see me at this protest with my face or my tattoos, which I've been trying to hide, I have very visible tattoos, they have the ability to recognize me and suspend me from the university for speaking out against the apartheid state of Israel.
No, you would be... Your benefits would be revoked because you took over an administration building and disrupted people from going to their classes and disrupted Jewish professors from going to go teach. That's why you get your benefits revoked, you stupid fuck.
Okay. And if they do not divest, will you guys be willing to drop out of this university?
Will you?
Well, that's the issue, is that I am here for a better education.
Okay.
And if I don't receive this education, in some ways I feel like I'm not doing my duty to the world by bettering myself and bettering the world through my knowledge about these injustices throughout the world.
And what percentage of these students do you believe actually know why they're protesting?
100%. Maybe 90 at the lowest.
Do you know why you are
They
protesting?
should have heard the other responses,
Yes.
dude.
And what is that reason?
No comment.
Why can only the organizers speak about what's going on here?
Why?
No comment.
Because you're an idiot.
Why not?
No comment.
We will not stop. We will not rest. It's closed. Divest. We will not stop. We will not rest. It's closed. Divest.
What would you like them to divest from? What would you like them to divest from?
Yeah.
Fordham hasn't. They don't release where they're putting any of their money. It's very secretive, and so we want them not only to divest, but more importantly, disclose.
Is that the main reason why you guys are here? Because you want the school to divest from
Do you have a press
organizations?
pass?
I'm just an independent person here.
Do you live in Pennsylvania? How about own your own home but still rent your electricity? If you pay more than $70.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to talk to you.
And who tells you guys you can't speak to other people?
It's not like that.
Why are you guys protesting here today?
Because there's a genocide going on of the Palestinian people.
We'll cover it up with the
17,000 people have been killed.
Please.
Hey, she's letting me talk to her. And so why are you protesting today?
Again, because
Bitch.
like 17,000 people have been killed. So that's why. And for the school to divest in funding companies that are providing Israel with weapons and arms.
And what companies would you guys like the school to divest from?
Those horrible corporations are giving them missiles. We got to stop the evil corporations from weaponizing Israel. I just seen Walmart give them a shipment of bombs the other day, guys. It's incredible. I mean, this is just fantastic.
Do you think the majority of these college students know exactly why they are protesting?
No.
The majority of them know nothing. I grew up in Israel. I moved here 27 years ago. I've been to explosions. I've been to the shit. I don't believe in any God. I don't believe in any government. I believe in people. None of those people got their info. Okay? This is something that's been going on for years. None of them has anything to do with it, and none of them is going to lose anything where my parents sit under missiles.
Yep.
Not bullets, missiles. So what I think about, I think that's what white kids in America do. We have a country that's so good here, buddy, that we have time to bitch and moan and other shit, and you don't need to sit in the shelter and hope it's not landing on you.
Yep.
That's the reality of it.
And do you think any of these students would be willing to go to where the problem is actually happening there?
No.
In
100% no. Basically taking over the school, that's
right.
Like me taking over an apartment. This is a little more, same thing. We had the riots here. Anybody start breaking into stores, that's not a protest anymore. They've been screaming for days. Nobody's listening. I haven't seen anything done on any level. Not even our government. So.
Yeah. Do you think there will be any results to these protests?
Absolutely not. No one in Israel sees this. They see this 2 minutes a day. No one got even electricity to see this.
Right.
If you want to know your.
Yeah.
That's all. Like every piece of history, nothing is black and white.
In your simplest terms, why are you guys protesting right now?
I'm not going to. Is black and white. Some things are black and white. Okay, some. There is a lot of gray area and a lot of things. Yes, but there's black and white in a couple things, like gender, for example. That's pretty black and white. There's two.
To give you like a specific answer, I have my own reasons. Many other people have their own reasons. We feel a sense of responsibility. Some of our tuition goes to that.
And do you believe these students are standing up for the right cause?
Certainly, I do believe that these students stand up for the right cause, and the same do I. I stand up for Palestine because I believe that everything that was done to Palestine from the very beginning is wrong, and not only wrong for Palestine, it's wrong for the Jewish people. It is.
Okay, what about all the Israelis in the past and October 7th that have been slaughtered by the Palestinian Liberation Front? Are we gonna talk about that and how Israel had to go to war because the same stuff we saw October 7th happened, like the 1967 war, and it's very clear that all these idiots are uninformed. Even this guy, who apparently hates his own kind,
is fueling this endless cycle of bloodshed where everyone suffers.
And what do you guys?
What about the bloodshed Hamas suffered on 2,000 people and kidnapped 200 more?
Out here protesting for today. Sorry.
Oh, and the fact that they're about to release a video of how they killed one of the hostages. Do we want to dive into that, or is just Israel the little devil to U.S.'s big devil? Come on.
Who are you with? My name's Nick Shirley. I'm just a YouTuber.
You're a what?
A YouTuber.
I'm good.
What are you guys protesting for?
So we're protesting for Fordham to divest from any connection to Israel or supporting the genocide that's going on in Palestine right now.
And would you guys be willing to walk away from this university if they do not divest?
I mean, me personally, I'm already walking away. I'm graduating, so I will be leaving.
Oh, she don't give a shit. She's privileged.
I'm not.
She's already graduating, so she's not going to care about this in 6 months from now.
Sure if other students feel the same way, but our main goal with this protest is actually not to leave, to physically stay in this place until they divest, which I think is more important than us leaving as students from the university, because I just don't think that.
Well, wait, I thought you were graduating. You're going to be leaving anyway, you just said. I don't understand.
Us leaving means that we're no longer here to protest. That means we're no longer here to have our voices be heard, so I don't really think that's the most productive.
And where are you from?
I don't want to talk to people.
Wait, what? Why are you guys here today?
We're not interested in speaking with you.
What are you guys protesting for?
For Palestine. We don't like First
Amendment.
College hasn't made a stand yet, and we, as students, are not for it.
Okay, and what are you guys not supporting? What are you guys against here?
The settlement of Palestine by Israel.
Okay. Why do you think a lot of the students here are afraid to talk, or they won't talk to other people that have cameras?
I think it's because the school has been threatening that they would suspend students and make arrests.
A lot of people are getting doxxed. That means people are finding out their personal information and they're threatening their personal life.
Well, geez, maybe you shouldn't take over administration buildings and fucking interrupt people going to their class. That's probably a start. How you don't get sought out, you idiots.
It's like that. That's why people are scared and are wearing masks.
It's gonna scare us off, but
is it gonna work?
Not really. No.
How long are you guys willing to stand here for?
Until they. I don't know, until they do something about it, until Tanya Tetlow speaks.
Forever.
What's that agreement going to be?
We'll have to do some negotiations, but we want most of the 4 tenets that we just discussed over there, and part of that is condemning Israel, letting the Palestinian student organization have funding and have their club, and the overseas program as well canceled. We want that.
Yeah, none of the students want to cause violence. We're just here to get to a solution. So, yeah.
Wow. There you have it. Uninformed college students basing their opinions just because of what some stupid liberal group told them to say. Don't say this, don't say that. Oh, the police are violent. Well, maybe if you don't take over administration buildings and commit crime and commit vandalism, maybe you wouldn't get kicked out of your university. Thank you for watching. My name's Eric Reffert. I'm an independent journalist and an American patriot. And I'll see you next time on the Reffert Report.